For the longest time, I struggled truly loving myself. I would doubt my worth, overthink everything, and put myself last. But over time, I realized self love isn't something that just magically happens. It's built through daily habits, small choices that show you that you matter. So, in this video, I want to share with you 5 powerful habits that completely changed my self love journey. These habits made me feel more confident, at peace, and in control of my life. So, if you are struggling in your self love journey, I hope this video inspires you to start your journey. So, now let's start. The first habit is prioritizing me time and self care. So, I used to think that self care is just about skincare and relaxing, but I have learned that it's much deeper than that. Self care is about making yourself a priority without feeling guilty about it. So, for the longest time, I used to put everyone else first, thinking that that was the only right thing to do. But over time, I realized that neglecting myself only made me feel more empty and more frustrated. So now I make time for myself every single day, whether it's just spending quiet moments in the morning, taking care of my skin, or just enjoying my own company. And even I have kept Sundays as my solo self-care day where I just get recharged and make and do what makes me happy. Sunday is like I'll do what I want to do. I'll not prepare, but I'll just do what I want to do in that moment. So that's my me day or solo day, you can say. I just enjoy those every Sunday, and that's how I started giving myself the care and time. So that made me feel more balanced and emotionally strong. So self-care is the first habit that you just need to do, and you just need to ask yourself the question, do I give myself the enough time and care that I need? So if the answer is no, then you should really start giving yourself the time and care. The second habit is practicing visualization and manifestation. So one of my biggest shift in my self-love journey happened when I started visualizing the dream, the life that I want. Before, I used to feel lost. I used to, really feel unsure of what I desire, thinking about, do I really deserve this, or am I worthy of this? But once I started imagining the life I want, where I live, how I feel, the people I surround myself with, it changed everything. Today, I just, no longer wish for good things to happen. I believe I deserve the dream that I desire. So every night before I go to sleep, I just visualize my dream life, my dream house, my dream partner, the happiness, the freedom I want. So I used to visualize everything, and this made me feel more connected to my dreams. So self love means knowing you are worthy of the life you desire. So ask yourself the question, am I allowing myself to dream big without doubting if I desire it? So if you are doubting yourself, then you should start practicing visualization, because it will make you believe that you deserve this life, and you will be more connected to your dreams. So start visualizing. The third habit was setting boundaries and choosing quality over quantity. This was one of the hardest but most powerful the habit that I developed. For the longest time, I used to say yes to things that doesn't align with me. Like if I don't want to go somewhere, I would say yes, even if I didn't want it to go or to do things that I didn't want it to do. I just say yes because I want to avoid conflicts, or I want to make others happy. I would allow people in my life who drained my energy. So I realized that self love means protecting your energy also. So I started saying no to things that doesn't align with me and doesn't bring peace in my life. Like if I don't want to go somewhere, I say no. If I don't want to do anything, I would say no without feeling guilty of saying no. So this is the most powerful habit that I developed, and it changed my life. Now I choose quality over quantity, like the people in my life, the content creations, and even the time I spend with myself. So you need to remember that setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's actually necessary. So ask yourself the question, am I allowing things or people in my life who drain me or who uplift me? So if they drained you, then you should really start setting boundaries and choosing quality over quantity. The fourth habit was overcoming procrastination and taking action. So let's be real, I was the queen of procrastination. I used to have plans, ideas, dreams, but I used to wait for the perfect time. But let me say you, the perfect time never came. I made excuses, I overthought everything, I delayed things for weeks or months, and the perfect time never came. So I'll say you one thing, I wanted to be a YouTuber. So before I started my channel, I have a different YouTube channel. I started it like a 1.5 year ago, and before starting the channel I used to procrastinate, like I don't have the good camera, I don't have the good light, and I used to procrastinate and I used to overthink everything. I wanted to do it but I didn't want. But one day I pushed myself to start the channel even when I was not 100% ready. And the more I made videos, the more I realized that confidence doesn't comes before action, it comes from action. The more videos I made, the more trust I gained, the more confidence I gained, and it made me feel so happy that today I even started a second channel. So yeah, so this is actually self love. So you should really, ask yourself the question, am I just waiting for the perfect time, or am I procrastinating? So if yes, then just push yourself to take the action to uh, start that you really wanted to start for so long. The fifth habit is being active and nourishing your body. So I used to ignore my body needs. I would forget to eat. I don't drink enough water, and I used to be very lazy when it came to movement. But I have learned that self-love also means loving your body. I don't need to look like a certain way to be worthy, but yeah, I do need to take care of my body. Now I make a conscious effort to eat well, stay hydrated, and do little moments. Like I used to go for a walk in the morning and evening. I do these little moments. I don't have to fit in a certain size, but yeah, I need to be healthy and take care of my body. And when I take care of my body, my mind gets clearer, my confidence grows, and I feel more connected to my body. And this habit has been a game changer in my self love journey. So ask yourself, are you just being lazy, or you are taking care of your body and doing those little active moments? So if no, then you should really start little active moments like walking, stretching, yoga, anything which you feel like and which is comfortable to you. Like walking is comfortable to me, and that's what I love to do. So go for what makes you comfortable, and eat healthy, stay healthy. So yeah. So, lastly, I would like to give you one bonus habit, and that is practicing emotional control. I used to let my emotions control me. I used to get frustrated, angry very easily, and I used to fear about my future. When something triggers me, I would react impulsively. But I have learned that self love is learning to manage your emotions and not let those emotions control you. Today when I get triggered, I used to step back and I used to let my understand my emotions, and I would ask myself the question, is this what my energy? When someone tries to trigger me, I would think that I'm in control of my peace. And I would really like to say you all guys, I say myself one sentence, my peace of mind is more expensive than anything. When someone says me something to trigger me, or something happens that I don't want to react in a frustrating way, in an anger way, I would say that no, my peace of mind is more expensive. And let me say you, it's not so easy. Today also I react to things, to few things, but when I react and that hints comes, I should not react, and I used to not make it longer, and I step back and I'm like, okay, I reacted it but I didn't made it so long. And okay, it's like a practice, and every day you just get better. So it's not just something that comes in a click, we need to practice it and get better in it. So ask yourself the question, am I reacting out of impulse, or I'm just responding with self awareness? So ask yourself the question and practice daily, and that will make you more better in it. So, lastly, I would like to say that self love isn't about just being perfect, it's just about being kind to yourself every single day. These 5 habits completely changed my life, but it all started with one small step. So, if you want to start your self love journey, just pick one habit, and commit to it. Which of these habits do you already practice and which one do you want to start? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, then do like, comment, and subscribe and join me in this journey of self love. Let's grow together.